Hello guys, welcome for one video in the data and today we will make one catalog of data and we just will go register one database in the AWS Glue Data Catalog, and this will be automated, and the metadata will capture the crawlers with the help of the glue crawlers, and once the catalog entire are created, we will be able to query the raw data from the data Amazon Athena, and is basically this. Come on, start, and for do this, we just need to create one row. I just open here the IAM row. You enter in the IAM. We just will create the Amazon S3 full access. Amazon full access rows. Basically, I think I already have this, but come on, create a row that you need for this. First, we need create a row for the permission to the glue. Where's the glue? It's here. Now we'll give the permissions for the glue. We just will create the policy S3 full access. Okay, this is what we need, and also we need the AWS Glue row. Okay, basically is this. We don't need more. We just will put the tags. In the tags is optionally, but it's important you put, Come on, just put name and analytics on AWS just for identify. And here the name you can put what you want, but normally is good you use the something that you can remember after. Then we use analytics glue row. This don't need to change more. This will create another row. Great. This is the first step, is just create this row that we will need for the next step. Now we need to go in the glue service. Here in the glue we have the database, tables, connections, and crawlers. Basically we just will create a crawler. And now here in crawler, we just will add the crawler. Crawler, we put the name, analytics, and crawler. The tags is optional. You could put the name and use the same tag we're using for analytics. The description, you don't need to use nothing. Security configuration, we don't need, don't have the option to create, in the CloudWatch. But basically it's this crawler information. about the specified crawler source, where we will get this the source of this crawler information. We can have the existing table. In this case, we use the data store, and how we have created before the data storage S3, we will use the same that we use. You can search the other video, put in the link, with the ingestion of data. We just will use a folder, identify the Amazon events, create a new folder. We just will do this, choose the data storage S3. Yes, log no. Back here. So basically, yes, is this. We use the data storage, and here we can use the S3 that we have. But this crawler, we could use just one folder that we could create, or get all the folders that we have, in the S3. We will get the S3, and here is the connection, the target of the crawler. Here is the account, if you want to use another account. In the connection case, you don't need to use nothing. You don't need the connection, because here is a networking connection for the future S3 targets. You can use other connections. But now we use the account, and here we just will research that account that we have created, and we put here data, because we have here the raw, but we just will put the data and select. The size, sample size that we use, don't need change. Okay, don't need use. Here in the exclude patterns, that what you don't want, we can just use the, come and see what I have here that we want to exclude. Come on, put just a raw here. It's more easily. Now add another data storage. No, here is that the IAM role that we have created. We just will choose one existing. This is this exactly, and frequency of run on the demand. Here is the cost, that you will use for this crawler. Basically, here for this project, we use the run on demand. We don't need to change. But if you want to just have the frequency of hour, daily, or choose the hour, day, or month, or just make a custom with the Crown expression, you can do that. But we just will run on demand. So we have on demand, and it just we will run. Here to configure the output of the crawler. In this case, we will use the database. We just need to create a name for this database that will, use the, create the tables in the database. We just will use this. In reality, we have one simple database here. I forgot this database here, but come on, use this database. And in reality, if you don't have, you just create, database. But I think it's better we create, yeah. Because in this case, you can see, you just will put the name of your database, for example, analytics. And here you put the resource link name. You don't need to change nothing. Here the output field, you don't need to change nothing. You don't need done nothing more here. It's just put this in the name of the database and create. Okay. Yeah, basically it's this, but we use this that I have here already. Here is to the prefix of the tables. In the prefix is In the case is optional, is for identificated, the tables we don't use. Here to group in the behavior of the S3 data, you can create, the path for the schema, but it's not the level what you need today for the demonstration. Here is for configuration is optional also. We don't need, configure, this because it's not necessary now. Basically, is this, and you can add the column. You can ignore, if you want, but we don't need. So basically, we will create this, the analytics. I will use the sample database that I have already, and I forgot. And here are the crawler that we have created. Now for verify these new tables, basically we need to explore the crawler data, okay? And in the exploration of this crawler data, just come and see if it's done here. Okay, we just enter here. Here we have the option for run a crawler, and basically it's this, but we will see the database that we have. We have here the database, okay. And yes, basically it's this, but the tables, tables. Here is the tables that we need. Basically, we need to just see the location best explain. I think in this case we don't have here the raw. It's because we don't create. Great. I think it's because this is a different database. I don't have, okay, we'll just delete this. We just will create now again the database that we have in the resource of the crawler. Come on back there, crawler. Here, come on, add the crawler. And here, the output. We just will add the database, okay? Okay, DB, analytics, DB. Location you don't need change, this is the optional parts, and we don't need nothing more. Yes, we'll create this. The prefix also we don't need. Behaviors also we don't need. Need change. Basically is this. Come on, just to the next step again. Review everything. Okay. Analytics S3. I am raw. On demand. Okay. Okay, now we have done again. We just see the database. Here we create. Now it's here. We create again the database. Now we have your database. Okay. It's working already. Now we need to verify newly, and create the tables in this catalog. And we need to go in the Glue catalog and explore, this. And it's because don't have really, he don't create, automatic data table. Basically, this we just have it come here, and this we need. In this case, the add table analytics. Here is the table. Here we will use the tables for creation. We just will use, we use this for create one table. Okay. Here we use the Let's explore the data in this case. The crawler. Okay. Here option we don't need. Mm, it's possible. Come on, just back there. I will cancel this. We have the crawler here. And run clock. Come on, wait this. Run crawler. Let's see what we get here. I think I know why is not appearing the because we put directly, in the raw. I'm gonna edit here. Here in the source, we just put it directly in raw. I think it's better. It's better just like this. Okay. Come on, finish. It's because it's running now. Wait. Stop. Cannot stop. I need to wait now because I have run. This is stopping.